Okay, how could the monetary rewards for selected career make it rewarding and fulfilling even if it fails? Okay, after becoming a doctor, you can literally earn back all your fees in a couple of months. Yes, that's how rewarding it is. For example, for instance, okay. That's a minor mistake, but I don't want to make it. Average salary for a software engineer in the US is around 120K per year, while doctors earn as much as 350K per year, which clearly clears the air or the fog, the smoke in the air that doctors earn more than anyone in the professional field or white collar job employees. So, to sum up, I'd say it's worth it. It's worth it. Come on, leave me at. So, okay. Continue, of course, I would want to continue. Come on.
What do you do to make a good first impression on people?
Okay. All right, so I guess it's a topic which is really important for people nowadays because they really want to have a good first impression on people when they meet for the first time. And in my case, I'm more like an introvert to people whom I'm not, with people who I don't know. So I don't really start the conversation, but even if I do, then I think the best thing in order to leave a great first impression is to stay quiet, don't talk too much, and just try to answer the questions that you were asked, and don't try to ask many questions. So go greet politely with a gentle smile and ask for their health, ask for their situation at that moment, and that will be enough. Then relaxed and calmly, and don't talk too much. I think that is the best way to leave a great first impression, because often people find those people really weird who ask a lot of questions at the first time meeting, because you don't really know each other well. So how can you ask those questions like, what do you do, how is your salary, what kind of salary do you have, what kind of cars do you own? I mean, being an introvert in the first time meeting will be a great idea from my perspective. Then you can obviously have another one. Okay, so this picture shows a man which is playing a few musical instrument, not once. And this probably looks from a stage where he's performing. So he's playing a guitar with his hands, and he's also playing some sort of musical instrument with his mouth, and that really shows us his talent. That how this guy is been able to play two musical instrument at once, because you need concentration to play a musical instrument, and we're doing, like, for example, playing two musical instruments, then that is really good. So he's a musician and he's performing a unique humorous style. He's wearing a black headband with a skull design, a red clown nose, and playing an a Countess guitar. Additionally, he has a harmonica holder around his neck and is balancing what appears to be a small, colorful object, perhaps an egg or prop, and that also gives some sort of Joker vibes. I'm sorry to say that. The background seems textured or patterned, adding an artistic or playful vibe to the scene. So he's probably in a band performing some sort of act, and there will be so from my perspective, or the way I see this, I think there will be more people and on the stage with him performing the same musical event or something. So yeah, that's it. Prepare to speak how. Okay, talk about how students about okay talk about how students think about success differently depending on their age. Okay, that's a good one. What success? Yeah. All right, so talk about how students think about success differently depending on their age. I guess when I was young, let me give me my example. When I was young, I used to think about the world, that I used to see that if I have a car, then I'm wealthy, and if I have a house. So nowadays, the way I see, or my perspective about wealth and success has changed. Okay, firstly, let's address the elephant in the room and say that success is considered wealth, money nowadays, and even before when I was a kid. So I guess right from a very young age, I used to think that success is earning money. And nowadays, my perspective has changed, because I think okay, so because I think that money is not all success. What I think is, to have a successful life, you need a happy family, people who you can trust, friends who will stand with you through your thick and thin, and also a loving family who will share to whom which with whom you will cherish all those little moments and enjoy life. So apart from the money, success is also having a very healthy, happy life. Yeah. I'm sorry. Wait. Come. Wait. Okay, prepare to write about the topic below. Okay, I'm prepared to write about the topic below. Okay, describe a trip on an adventure for some point in your life. What did you experience? How did you? Okay, okay. A trip or an adventure. A trip or an adventure that I will remember forever is back in 2020. or 2021, I was with my cousin, uh, and we decided to go on a trip. Okay, no, we decided to go to the, okay, what is that called? Okay, go somewhere. Go to this place called Park, and we went there around 3 p.m. in the afternoon, and we wanted to get in, but right after reaching there, we saw this huge, what do I say? Huge coup standing right in front of the man door. It was January, I guess. And the weather was extremely cold. We stood there for around 4 hours. Didn't succeed to get the pass. The gate was shut by the guards around midnight. No, not midnight, around like 7 p.m. And we were in the middle of the coup. Okay, neither could we enter, nor could we, nor could we quit. So we decided to stay there throughout the night. Yeah, yeah, that extremely cold night. Well, oh. Okay, that's enough. That's good then. Let's go. Prepare to speak about the topic below. You will have 3 minutes to speak. Describe a person who you admire. This could be someone famous or someone close to you. What can you and others learn from this person's examples? All right, so talking a person who I admire, so there are so many influential people in my life who have left impact um, somewhere in my life. But if I'm gonna mention one name whom I admired the most, who has been the most influential in my life, is none other than our beloved Prophet, peace be upon him, Muhammad. So his life is just like, I don't know, it's like out of this world. If you think about his life, every aspect of his life is like an example set for all the humankind. So if you want to be a great human, you gotta just follow his lifestyle, the way he lived, the way he treated people, every aspect of his life. When it comes to like dealing with his business partners, to dealing with his wife, and dealing with his friends, everything is just like out of this world and purely perfect. Like they're down to last every single minute thing. All right, let me give you some examples how this famous person has influenced me and how this will change your life if you follow his lifestyle. To start with, I'm going to say his lifestyle with, let's say, business partners. He didn't betray anyone and even said that anyone who betrays others is not from my ummah. Ummah is like from his companions. All right. Talking about his relationship with his wives, there's a quote that once he was out of his house, and at the midnight, during the midnight, he wanted to turn back, and he just slept in front of the main door of his house and didn't knock on the door just because he thought his wife Aisha radiallahu ta'ala who would be sleeping and he didn't want to awake her. But the interesting part of the story, or the plot of the story, is that Aisha radiallahu ta'ala who has said it herself that she was sleeping on the other side of the door and was waiting for Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam to come to house and open the door for her. So that's some sort of an ideal love story that everyone should be inspired from, and that's like a halal love story, the love which is for after the wedding, after getting married. Talking about his relationship, his behavior with friends, he was the best friend ever to anyone. He used to give back to everyone, and he used to stand with every friend of his. He's going to ask for the mercy of Allah for his friends. Okay. Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allahumma salli wa sallim ala nabiyyina Muhammad. Okay, let's see how the result is because I am okay. I've taken this exam, like this test, after months. 130, 140. Well, then you completed practice test. Okay, IELTS equivalent 7.5, TOEFL IBT equivalent 98, 112. Oh. Okay, man, off you, but continue.